Everything that you see in the Optimus robot, including the motors, controllers, electronics, and controllers, is a Tesla design. In reality, we looked for actuators and other parts that were readily available, but none of them fit our requirements. Our expert team of motor and power electronics was charged with creating many actuators that were not previously available, and they were successful in doing so. Hence, Optimus is operating really effectively. The same program can be applied to a humanoid robot as full self-driving moves closer to broad real-world artificial intelligence. The FSD computer that powers the car will also power Optimus, but Optimus's importance is vastly underestimated. People frequently don't understand the possible outcomes. Naturally, we have to take care to prevent a Terminator situation, all fun and games until the Terminator appears. However, what would be the effective ratio of humanoid robots to humans if you had a generalized humanoid robot? I believe that practically everyone would desire one, and maybe multiples as well. It's insane to think that there would be a real market need for something like Optimus of up to 10 billion units. Robots with the ability to learn and adapt could soon play a crucial role in our daily lives. Here's the twist, though. Elon Musk's Tesla is the company behind these robots, so they're not your typical robots. We're delving further into the fascinating world of the Tesla Optimus bot today, exploring everything from its remarkable learning capacities to its vision-based AI methodology. The current rules of robotics are being rewritten by the Optimus prototype. The true query, though, is, are we about to witness a technological advance that will fundamentally alter the way we work and live? Come along with us as we solve the puzzle, consider our options, and get a glimpse of what lies ahead. The ride has just started, so fasten your seatbelt. Please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to Tesla Stock News before we continue. This is Tesla Optimus, and the wonderful news is that more of these amazing robots will soon be arriving in factories close to you. The industrial scene is changing dramatically, and 2024 will go down as the year of the Tesla bot. Tesla may not have succeeded in making C-3PO from Star Wars come to life, but the Optimus Gen 2, an astonishing revelation, was unveiled in the December 2023 demo film. In this video, a robot with adjustable toe portions that mimic human gait is shown walking 30% faster and smoother than its predecessor. It now weighs 10 kg less, has a 2-axis rotating neck, and 11 joints on its redesigned arms that can move faster because of actuators made by Tesla. The inclusion of accurate tactile sensing in each of its fingers, however, which allows for fine and delicate hand control, is the piece de resistance. It amazed onlookers by picking up an egg and putting it into an egg holder with such ease, a task that Moravec's paradox considered extraordinarily difficult. We'll explore this wonder in more detail soon. Tesla claims that the Svelte Gen 2 body, which houses all these amazing enhancements, is much more balanced and has much better full body control. Look at its easy squat. It's a nice reminder to always remember to do leg day at the gym. One of the year's major highlights for Tesla was their decision made back in March to begin producing actuators internally. The decision to manufacture these complex pieces in-house instead of using off-the-shelf components was made in response to Optimus Gen 1's outstanding performance over the 2020 launch model, Bumblebee. Actuators are essential parts that convert input signals into the force needed for different actions, such as the dexterity of the fingers on the Tesla bot or the strength of its legs. Tesla really shines in these brief seconds when we see the robot's neck and fingers in action. The amazing 11 degrees of freedom in the fingers and the 2-degree actuated joint in the neck are described in the subtitles. The latter indicates a very high degree of articulation, with the fingers moving so fluidly that the producers had to make it clear that the video was not accelerated or computer-generated. But Tesla's inventive method of giving its robots tactile sense is what makes their actuators the most astounding technological achievement. Optimus can be seen carefully handling eggs in the last moments of the film, with the sensors in its fingers visible. Robots have traditionally used soft grippers with suction or preset force parameters to handle delicate objects, but Tesla took a more humane approach. It seems that they have created a system of pressure sensors that allow Optimus to sense the object it is grasping and determine the exact force needed in those advanced new actuators. This method uses tactile feedback from our fingers to evaluate surface properties like give, texture, and form, mimicking how humans interact with items. After that, it analyzes this data to determine how much force is suitable to use while adjusting the object. Optimus is designed to function just like this. The robot's learning algorithms were emphasized heavily by Tesla's presenters at the Gen 1 launch back in March. This idea of learning through action was aptly shown in September when Optimus was seen sorting blocks on camera. The how wasn't specified in the instructions, but the directives were clear, arranged them by color. There is still much to learn about this tactile sensing technology. It could be a proprietary invention that is used in the robot's feet to help evaluate walking surfaces in a manner similar to human vision. A lofty objective was established when Elon Musk unveiled the Tesla bot in August 2021, the development of an adaptable, bipedal, autonomous humanoid robot. This robot would be excellent at jobs that are considered dangerous, monotonous, or repetitive so that people might continue to enjoy more interesting activities. Imagine a robot that can operate in dangerous deep-sea mines, sprint into a blazing building to save a person, or even perform routine duties like sorting eggs in a factory. According to Musk's futuristic vision, humans would have the freedom to choose not to work because these robots would supply an endless labor pool. He also alluded to the need for a universal basic income, but he advised letting economists handle the discussion instead of taking on that responsibility himself. In 2022, a year after the first announcement, the Bumblebee prototype surfaced. It was slow and ungainly, but it had a humanoid form. The Optimus prototype reappeared the next year, with notable advancements. Its motions had gotten astonishingly fluid, mimicking how people move. Even while a human was constantly moving the things around, the bot managed to sort them according to color or task that would have tested the patience of anyone, but not of the bot. It showed skill in activities like carefully grasping a nut and using powered hand tools to screw. It was really exciting to watch this progress, which was the first time Tesla's neural network for bots was utilized. Although the finer details of its operation are still unknown, Elon Musk compared the system to Tesla's fully autonomous driving technology. Since version 11, the FSD system has operated according to a rules-based methodology in which traffic laws and regulations are incorporated into the programming and carried out by the car. On the other hand, a learning system will be introduced in the upcoming FSD version 12. Rather than flexibly adhering to preset guidelines, it gains knowledge from an extensive archive of event recordings, thousands of hours worth. In essence, it simulates and studies driving behavior. By enabling the system to adjust to actual behaviors rather than being restricted to pre-programmed reactions, this change improves safety. Elon Musk showcased the vehicle at a live presentation, demonstrating how cutting-edge artificial intelligence is put to use. Notably, the vehicle didn't record any accidents, at least not ones that were captured on camera. The Tesla bot's ideal physical attributes would be akin to those of an Atlas, which would naturally lead to comparisons considering Elon Musk's statements. But there's a key difference. Whereas Atlas still significantly depends on machine learning and input from creative engineers, Elon's robot is designed to run entirely on AI. The equation is greatly impacted by this divergence. Building a robot has its own set of difficulties, especially if you want it to do human activities. The core idea of Moravec's paradox is that when it comes to robots and other machines that mimic human behavior, easy tasks are relatively easy, but complicated tasks are extremely difficult. Put another way, a robot might be exceptionally good at complex tasks like figuring out the exact force required to move a book a specific distance, but it might struggle with seemingly simple perception-based tasks like placing itself on a chair. Think about the things you do on a nearly subconscious level. Robots find the most difficult tasks to complete in these situations. This essentially relates to the traditional robotics design used thus far. Consider Boston Dynamics as an example. Robot Atlas. The impressive feats it has accomplished, such as perfectly replicating complex human actions and performing backflips, are demonstrated in the online exhibition film. However, in order for the robot to become proficient in these actions, a great deal of programming and machine learning were necessary. This means that in order for the robot to become proficient, each action or maneuver must be carefully trained. Basically, Atlas requires thorough training in order to accomplish any kind of function. Although this method works well for building, it has drawbacks. Imagine Tesla launching Optimus on a worldwide scale. It would be impossible to train each bot individually, making a large-scale rollout impracticable. Tesla's strategy, nevertheless, differs from this one. Utilizing their vast knowledge of developing AI systems for automobiles, they created Optimus with the ability to learn on its own. Similar to their cars, Optimus learns on the fly and only has to see an action once in order to perform it accurately. It's a very effective design that creates countless opportunities. Consider Tesla's goal of deploying 10 million robots on its production lines. Before reproducing a task on its own, Optimus must see it once. This capacity is a huge benefit because a large percentage of the operations carried out in a factory setting include physical acts like lifting or moving goods from point A to point B. The release of the Gen 2 version in May 2023 during Tesla's annual shareholders meeting marked another noteworthy milestone. With this update, Optimus demonstrated enhanced stability by walking on a treadmill and even climbing stairs with ease. Additionally, it demonstrated improvements in dexterity as the robot used its hands to carry out increasingly difficult operations like utilizing a tool to screw and unscrew nuts. Tesla wants to build a robot that is as intelligent as a human, capable of learning from its surroundings and navigating the world in a way that is human-like. Such technology has far-reaching ramifications, with possible uses in everything from domestic help and healthcare to manufacturing and logistics. But the creation of such sophisticated robotics also brings up moral dilemmas and worries. As this technology develops, it is crucial to take into account the possibility of employment displacement, privacy concerns, and the wider influence on society. To sum up, Tesla's Optimus robot is a major advancement in robotics and artificial intelligence. It has the potential to transform entire industries and completely rethink how people interact with machines. However, as we advance into this new era of human-robot contact, it presents difficulties and obligations that must be properly managed. Just like any revolutionary technology,